another episode Chaos with Yaya. I know I go me A. Anyways, I just miss being all everywhere all the time. We're gonna change things a little. You're like, you're down south and you're wearing two fucking sweaters? Well, guess what? It also gets colder around the world. Being that it is focused and based on family and changes, you will see a little bit more of my little peoples who are actually a big part of it all. Who will talk about the experiences, changes. I write. That's what I do. I write. I remotely work at this point. Being that I had a baby, so I had to take like mat time, and in that mat time, I went back to what I normally do is write. So hoping by sometime this year, we'll finish the book. Why not? Do you want to live on your couch, traveling through the TV, in that comfort zone, being afraid of your own shadow? Well, it's not me. And places I've traveled, I've seen, I love it. I love the experience. It's like anywhere else. I'll explain to you. So this is part of Edmonton. It's not all that great, and it's not all that beautiful. Actually, Edmonton has those kind of places. I hate it's everywhere. It doesn't discriminate by country. It doesn't go find a place to settle in. It's everywhere. On a daily, I hear about kidnapping, rape, extortions, injustice of systems, and whatnot. It's really how you decide where you're going to be and where you're going to build. Obviously, I'm not going to live in an area that is high profile for crime and risk, right? Which, unfortunately, we have been there. When I go to El Salvador, I don't go sticking myself in areas where it's full of crime and where I'm going to be exposed. No. When I go to Guatemala, it's not like, so, with these places that we visit and we travel to, it's like even when I go to the United States, I am not going to go into a neighborhood where I know that it is problematic, that it's prone to just not nice things, okay? And it's the same thing in Canada, believe me. I'm from Toronto, and I come from a very tough neighborhood, okay? Like, I kid you not. There is not a day where you not hear that somebody was stabbed, shot, killed, or mixed seriously, okay? But that did not detour me from saying, I want to see the world. It's the best school that my children have received. It's the greatest gift that there is that you can give them. If I can afford it. Okay, well, you may not have a bachelor's, you may not have a PhD, and whatever not, and that's okay. It's okay. You don't need to have all those things actually to make it happen. You have to have a will, and you need to have a plan, and you need to be able to be organized. Organization is key.
What just happened? The woman, where did she go? Well, I'm wearing a white shirt in case you're wondering if I'm blending into the back. So, moving super forward, you're like, what the fuck happened? Let me explain to you. I have little people and they do things all the time, and so I had to cut off the video, and then I just left it like that, and life kicked in, and I was like, I ain't got time to record. In short, there are opportunities. If you don't have your high school, if you don't even have your elementary or primary studies, there are opportunities for you to continue your studies. Free of cost, of course. There are many programs that will do I had lost my wording because I was going to say it in Spanish, and then I realized it's a financial evaluation, which is estudio socioeconómico. For some weird reason, I just could not find the word. But they also do that in most countries because the community does want to help. We're in areas you're like, no, I can't do it. The only excuse is yourself. Honestly, the only excuse is yourself. If you can't find the answer to your answers everywhere. You just have to look. This is an issue with many because they are expectant. And so you really have to take that away and kind of do some work. Do when you're faced with lack of support, negative comments, and why, oh my gosh, this is not a good idea. Honestly, you don't have to listen to it. You can just grab it and throw it out the door. You gotta do what you gotta do for you, because you know what? There's no what ifs. All you really have to do is research where you're going to, see if it's really within your range. If not, work towards that and be prepared. You don't want to show up either and become a beggar, because that is one of the most annoying things I think I've seen. If you won't do that back home, don't go do that in anybody else's yard, please. But otherwise than that, hold up your pants and say, you know what, Negative Nancy? You can stay and watch the Neo channel. You'll see me on it. I will say hello to you from there. A great time editing this and chatting with you all. If you have questions or comments or suggestions, doubts, I don't know, whatever else you can have an occurrence, send it in, write it down. Remember to subscribe. I was going to point somewhere else, which I was told not to because it looks perverse. I will be uploading tutorials and adding more information. Remember, this is not just a concrete channel dedicated to certain madness, but more of informative and just miscellaneous things. So, peace out. I gotta go. Later all.